Hello everyone, you're on the Ukraine Weapons channel. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a critical component of Ukraine's defense, its artillery. From Soviet-era systems to cutting-edge Western hardware, Ukraine's artillery corps has undergone a dramatic transformation, becoming one of the most battle-hardened and innovative forces in the world. Let's explore how they've adapted, innovated, and integrated new technologies to defend their homeland. Historically, Ukraine inherited a vast arsenal of Soviet artillery after the collapse of the USSR. We're talking about iconic systems like the 2S-1 Gvozdika, a 122mm self-propelled howitzer, and the mighty 2S-7 Pion, a 203mm self-propelled gun, known for its sheer destructive power. There were also towed systems like the D-30 and the powerful 152mm 2A65 MS-B. These weapons formed the backbone of Ukraine's artillery for decades. They were reliable, numerous, and familiar to the crews. However, they also came with limitations inherent in their design era: slower deployment times, less precise targeting, and shorter ranges compared to modern systems. The reliance on 122mm and 152mm ammunition also posed a logistical challenge that would become critical later on. The full-scale invasion in 2022 marked a turning point. The intensity of the conflict and the vastness of the front lines created an insatiable demand for artillery fire. Soviet-era stockpiles of ammunition began to dwindle, and the systems themselves suffered from attrition and wear. This necessity became the mother of invention and adaptation. Ukraine needed more firepower, greater range, and pinpoint accuracy to counter a numerically superior adversary. This is where international partners stepped in, ushering in a new era for Ukrainian artillery. The arrival of Western systems was a game changer. The first and perhaps most iconic was the American MSAF F-177 howitzer. This 155mm towed gun was lighter, more mobile, and had a significantly longer range than its Soviet counterparts, especially when paired with the Excalibur precision-guided munitions. Suddenly, Ukrainian gunners could engage high-value targets deep behind enemy lines with incredible accuracy, a capability that was previously limited. The M777's digital fire control system also drastically reduced the time needed to aim and fire, enabling shoot and scoot tactics to avoid counter-battery fire. Then came the self-propelled howitzers, which offered even greater mobility and crew protection. Systems like the French Caesar, a truck-mounted howitzer, became famous for its speed and agility on the battlefield. It could drive to a firing position, unleash a volley of shells, and be miles away before the first shell even landed. The Polish AHS Krab and the German Panzerhaubitze 2000, both track systems, brought heavy armor protection and a very high rate of fire. These platforms allowed Ukrainian forces to maintain relentless pressure on enemy positions while minimizing risks to their crews. The Panzerhaubitze 2000 in particular is renowned for its advanced automation and ability to fire multiple rounds to impact the same target simultaneously. The integration of these diverse systems wasn't without its challenges. Ukraine suddenly had to manage a logistical puzzle of different ammunition types: 155mm for NATO systems, alongside the existing 122mm and 152mm. They also had to rapidly train crews on completely new equipment, with different languages and operating philosophies. But Ukrainian soldiers proved to be incredibly fast learners. They quickly mastered these complex systems and even developed new tactics to maximize their effectiveness. Mobile training teams from partner nations and intensive courses abroad created a new generation of highly skilled artillery specialists. But what truly makes Ukrainian artillery modern isn't just the hardware. It's the sophisticated ecosystem built around it. The real revolution is in the sensor-to-shooter link. This is the process of detecting a target, relaying its coordinates, and firing upon it. Ukraine has shortened this timeline to mere minutes, sometimes even seconds. How do they do it? It's a fusion of technology and human ingenuity. A key element is the widespread use of drones. From small commercially available quadcopters to advanced military reconnaissance drones, these eyes in the sky provide real-time intelligence. A drone operator can spot an enemy tank, command post, or ammunition depot, and instantly transmit the GPS coordinates to an artillery unit miles away. This information is often processed through specialized software applications, some of which were developed right here in Ukraine, like the GIS ARTA system. This Uber for artillery allows commanders to see available gun units on a digital map, assign targets, and calculate firing solutions automatically. This digital integration creates a decentralized and incredibly resilient network. A single drone team can provide targeting information to multiple artillery batteries, whether they are equipped with an American M777, a German Panzerhaubitze, or even an older Soviet-era gun that has been retrofitted with a tablet for modern targeting. This networking approach means that even if one part of the chain is disrupted, the system can still function effectively. It's a testament to the adaptability of the Ukrainian military, blending old and new technologies into a cohesive and lethal whole. Another crucial layer is the intelligence provided by partner nations. Satellite imagery and other forms of signals intelligence help identify large concentrations of enemy forces or strategic targets, which can then be prosecuted by long-range systems like HIMARS. While HIMARS is technically a rocket system, it often works in close concert with Cannon artillery, a partnership that has had a devastating effect on enemy logistics and command and control centers. The ability to strike with precision at ranges of over 80 kilometers has forced the adversary to move their supply depots and headquarters further from the front lines, complicating their operations immensely. This modern approach has fundamentally changed the nature of artillery warfare on the battlefield in Ukraine. It's no longer just about lobbing a large volume of shells into a general area. It's about precision, speed, and efficiency. It's about using data to make every single shell count. This reconnaissance fire complex allows Ukraine to offset its disadvantage in the sheer number of guns and ammunition by being smarter and faster. A single, well-aimed precision round can achieve what would have previously required an entire battery firing for several minutes. This not only saves precious ammunition, but also significantly increases the survivability of the artillery crews. Looking to the future, the evolution of Ukrainian artillery continues. Ukraine is actively working on increasing its domestic production of ammunition, particularly the crucial 155mm and 155mm calibers. They are also developing their own advanced artillery systems, like the 2S-22 Bodana, a 155mm NATO standard self-propelled howitzer. The Bodana represents Ukraine's ambition to not only use Western technology, but to become a producer of it, tailored to its own specific needs. It has already proven itself in combat, famously playing a role in the liberation of Snake Island. The experience gained by Ukrainian artillerymen and women over the past years is invaluable. They have written a new textbook on modern artillery warfare, blending Soviet doctrine with NATO tactics and cutting-edge digital technology. Their ability to innovate under fire, to integrate disparate systems, and to master the art of the rapid and precise strike is a lesson that militaries around the world are studying closely. In conclusion, Ukrainian artillery is far more than just a collection of guns. It is a dynamic, learning, and highly integrated system. It's a network of skilled soldiers, diverse hardware, and sophisticated software, all working together with a single purpose. From the old Gvozdikas to the new Bodanas, from the eyes of a small drone to the power of a HIMARS rocket, this force has shown incredible resilience and ingenuity. It stands as a powerful symbol of Ukraine's unwavering defense and its innovative spirit in the face of adversity. Thanks for watching our deep dive into Ukrainian artillery. If you found this video informative, please hit the like button, subscribe to the Ukraine Weapons channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our future updates. Stay safe and see you in the next one.